The big story, we are following the future of Palm Beach County Superintendent Art Johnson. It looms as we speak. A live look now at a meeting taking place at the school board surrounding Johnson's contract. It is a packed house there over at Palm Beach County School District headquarters. This live shot coming in right now. Joining us to help break down the details of this is education advocate Tom Whatley. We certainly appreciate your time. Now, Tom,
my pleasure.
You just came from that school board meeting.
Yes.
Actually, the meeting prior to that. I want to ask you off the top here, is Art Johnson's fate sealed, or does he have a chance here?
Well, I think it's sealed that inevitably he is going to leave. It's just now they're trying to work out the terms. He's on a long but $1 million contract over a certain time frame, so now they have to actually negotiate that contract on his terms of separation or separation of service. So how that's done, whether it's with cause, without cause, what the severance package is actually going to be. We
saw in that meeting, we were watching it here in a closed circuit TV here. You were at the meeting prior to this where they were trying to hash out all the details.
Correct.
The best word for it, it's a mess. Whether to fire him with or without cause, whether or not to come up with an agreement in a week. It's a really slippery slope with regard to the legal aspect of this contract here. Could they even come up with an agreement tonight?
You know what? I can't foresee that happening because the board just received a copy of the proposals today at 1 o'clock, which means as soon as they sat down at the dais, they were able to read it. So that creates a problem that they're going to have to look, you know, you have two lawyers up there actually on the board, so they actually have trouble reading it. So that creates a problem. So they're going to have to look at it, see what kind of severance package that would be agreeable so everybody can be happy.
Just to dissect the timeline of the meeting that's going on right now, you mentioned at the top of 5 there was regular business, and around 7 o'clock time certain they'll be discussing this matter.
Right. Well, they'll take public comment at 7 o'clock, and you may see this is going to be a long night, so maybe later on toward your late evening broadcast that you may see a discussion again about this.
Art Johnson had a lot of support. Last night, 100 principals gathered at Palm Beach Central High School in support of him. He has support at this meeting as well. How big of an impact will that play tonight?
Well, that certainly plays an impact as far as the overall image of the support, but you have to remember, too, that the principals, I would say about 95% of them, he actually hired and placed in those positions. So certainly they don't want to bite the hand that feeds them.
And if they decide to dismiss him tonight, which is somewhat unlikely, there's a lot of speculation as to what could happen tonight. But if they were to dismiss him, what is the next step then for the board? Well,
the next step would try and find an interim superintendent and at the same time do some kind of search. A nationwide search would be quite tedious and expensive. We have a lot of talent right here in Palm Beach, Broward, and Dade County that could possibly fill those shoes.
All right, Mr. Whatley, thank you so much for your time. I know it's going to be a big night ahead.
I'm heading back down there.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time. And News Channel 5 is staying on top of this story, both on air and online. Our reporters are blogging from inside this meeting. Their live updates and pictures are being posted straight to WPTV.com. There you will find the link right on our homepage.